Hi everyone, welcome back to the 31-day challenge of being a better rider. And today we're kind of picking up where we left off yesterday. Yesterday we were focusing on our balance, and day number 14 is kind of a follow-up to that, where we're going to be working on keeping our horses balanced. Because when we work on having better balance, our horses need to be balanced too. Just like we, the rider, needing to have balance and control of our bodies, so does our horse. And our horses are at a disadvantage because not only are they carrying their own weight, but they're also in charge of carrying the weight of us around. And as the rider, we use techniques that can hinder him sometimes rather than helping him, which can make it difficult for your horse. The experience of a good, balanced rider and muscle fitness for the horse will help the horse both mentally and physically to help him improve his own balance. So in this video, it's basically just me riding Frisbee and working on my own balance and doing different things to help him to stay balanced so that we are more in sync, and this in turn will help me to become a better rider so I'm not a hindrance to Frisbee or to Ethan. But can you see why we focused on our own balance first? This way we have a tool that will in turn help our horses. Although some horses have a natural downhill conformation or poor balance, the more likely culprit of the problem is the rider. And I can say that I'm guilty of this. I don't have very good balance. That's why this is one of the areas that I really am focusing on during this 31-day challenge. A horse who is poorly balanced will feel heavy on the forehand. It will feel as though the horse is being heavy on the reins and bearing a lot of his weight into your hands. For this exercise, one of the easiest ways to get your horse to be lighter on the forehand, it does include using a bit. Now, if you're riding bitless, this might be more of a challenge, but that doesn't mean that it can't be done. The bit is a tool, and from what I've experienced, the horse doesn't really enjoy a piece of steel in his mouth. That's pretty much why I decided to go bitless with both of my horses. I will on occasion use a bit for Frisbee because he does go okay in that, but I'm trying more and more to keep him completely bitless as well. So the reason that we want to get our horses balanced is because we want him to learn how to balance himself other than relying on the bit that's in his mouth or on your hands. One way that you can work on this is to squeeze firmly on one rein while you release the other one. So for example, squeeze the left rein while the left shoulder is back and release the right rein a little when the right shoulder is moving forward. It sounds complicated, but the more you practice it, the easier it will become. This should increase a more forward and lighter feel that you're hoping to achieve. Just be careful not to seesaw the reins or basically pull them back and forth on your horse's mouth. By doing this exercise, your horse will learn that he has to carry his own weight and balance himself. And if we, the rider, has good balance, this in turn will help our horses. To get your horse more balanced and moving forward, you want him to engage his hindquarters to propel himself forward. That means that the rider needs to use more of an aid with the inside leg just behind the girth. But you also need to maintain contact on the outside rein while giving and taking with the inside rein. Again, that might sound confusing, but the more you do it, the easier it will become. If your inside leg alone is not enough to work to get him to move forward, use both of your legs intermittently with a firm and upward squeezing motion. This should encourage your horse to raise his back, tilt his hindquarters underneath him. Now, if your horse is like Frisbee and is lazy or stubborn or ignores this, you might need to give him a quick little flick with the schooling whip that your legs are not to be ignored. Remember the pressure and release. You want to make the right thing easy and the wrong thing difficult. Getting your horse to be a well-balanced mount will not happen overnight. However, with practice and repetition, he will become more balanced, and so will you. Like I said before, that's why this is an area that I'm really focusing on during this challenge. I'm not a professional rider. I've been riding a long time, but I know that there are a lot of areas that I can improve upon, and that's why I wanted to share this with you. If you keep at it and practice, you will find that your horse is a joy to ride again, and you might even reignite the passion that you have for riding. And remember, you will really see this, especially if you practice. Thank you so much for watching my video today. If you want to take part in our 31-day challenge, please subscribe to my channel. That way you can take part in our 31-day challenge and you'll have 31 days of videos coming directly to you from me that hopefully will motivate you and give you some different ideas of things that you can do with your horse. Again, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, stay passionate and enjoy your ride.